That was an interesting finale. Hey everyone, Beau here. Welcome back to MovieStalkers, and today we're just gonna run down the review that I've been putting on hold for a little bit, and now I'm finally getting around to reviewing it. Today we're gonna be reviewing the Gotham mid-season finale. I forgot the name of the episode, but it's the mid-season finale, and I'm pretty sure this is we won't be seeing Gotham until like February, from what I'm hearing. So, pretty interesting. But anyway, let's get down to the review. So, I'm gonna list down my positives first, and then I'll get to my negatives, and then I'll give you my overall impression of this episode or finale to Gotham season 2 or mid-season 2. Positives. The first thing people ask of me is, did I enjoy it? Yes, I did enjoy it. The first thing that I will say that I loved about this episode is that they finally let Jim Gordon, do what we were expecting him to do, and they actually did it. The things with episodes with Gotham is that you expect certain things to happen, but then they just do this weird turn, and you don't expect that. But with this episode, with Jim Gordon, and this is a spoiler warning, if you have not seen the episode, just stop right here. When you see Jim Gordon kill Galvan, you know that scene was coming. You knew it. And I was thinking that maybe they're just going to troll us. Maybe he's just going to arrest the guy. No, he puts a bullet in his head. And I was really surprised by that, because I really thought that Jim Gordon was just going to arrest him, and then, Galvan's reign is done. But no, he puts a bullet in his head, and now he is a murderer. He actually murdered somebody. For real this time. And that's going to be very interesting to see how they work that out in the story, because, eventually he does become commissioner, so, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how they work that out. Kind of interesting. The other positive that I like about this episode is that, and I know this is a negative towards a lot of people, but I like it anyway, is the Bruce Wayne and Silver chemistry. I will admit I kind of hated it, but watching it, I kind of liked it. It was interesting. I liked it. So that's a plus for me there. The other thing that I liked is that the episode just starts, because remember when Enigma, aka Riddler, murdered Miss Kringle, and basically he's nowhere to be seen, and no one really cares, I think. And the funny thing is that you see Jim Gordon just laying on the bed, and he just wakes up, and they just make it clear right there that Jim Gordon just looks at Enigma and says, or doesn't say anything, but he just looks at him and say, "What the heck?" So, yeah, that was an interesting way to start off the episode. That's all I'm saying. The other thing that I liked is that they made Alfred such a good character. They made him a really cool character in the last episode. They added more of his awesomeness in this episode, which I appreciate a lot. So that's another A plus for me. And the only great thing that the only other positive that I really liked about this episode is that they did not kill off the sexy black character. I don't know her name, so sorry. And Silver. I'm glad they didn't kill off those characters, because I want to see more chemistry between Bruce and Silver, and I want to see what the black girl character has in the story, because she basically retaliates against Galvan, and that's really interesting. So I hope that they explore more why she did that, and they have, chemistry or anything like that. I'm just saying. It's very tired, people. I'm very tired. It's almost like 10 p.m., so if I don't make any sense, super sorry. So now let's get to our bads. The negatives about this episode. This episode did not need to be 40 minutes long. I know that that's the runtime for all superhero TV shows these days, but for this episode in particular, it did not need to be 40 minutes long. And the reason why it was 40 minutes long is because they dragged out the stupid concept of the prophecy, the Son of Gotham prophecy, and it was such a waste, and it did not need to be. It was not needed at all, and it was just a waste, and it really just added nothing to the series. It added nothing to like Bruce Wayne. It added nothing to Pee Wee Herman's, the Pee Wee Herman actor's character. It added nothing. It added nothing. So yeah, very very disappointing. I was hoping that had some meaning, but it did not, and I was kind of expecting it anyway. But yeah, that was really depressing for me. The other huge negative was that when I saw the promo for the season finale, I saw this huge fight was going to go down between the cops and everybody and against Pee Wee Herman's army, and that fight only lasted like 5 minutes, and that was very depressing. I was hoping that the fight would take a little bit longer, and the way they kill off Pee Wee Herman's character is so lame. Bullock just basically runs all the way up to the stairs, and he shoots him, and he's done. And that was very depressing because I was hoping more out of that. And speaking of Bullock, the other negative that I have also is that, and this is just for the whole season in general so far, they've made Bullock and Catwoman side characters now. And I want them to be main characters again because in season 1, Bullock was such a cool character, Catwoman was interesting. I want them to be main characters again. So that's a tip. I want that to be in season 2. I hope in the next part of season 2. I hope that they get a bigger role because they deserve it, and they definitely are cool characters. The other thing that you get from this episode, you get more of Strange, and you get to see what she's gonna do with Galvan's body, and then this is where I go to my neutral category. The one where I was like, that's good, and also bad category, is the end scene that they show at the end of Gotham. That is the reveal of Mr. Freeze, and I will say this, the costume of Mr. Freeze reminds me a lot of Firefly. Remember Firefly in Gotham? She was also in season 2. It reminds me a lot of that costume, and I am happy that they have Mr. Freeze, but I'm also wondering, why is he here? That's the good part is he's in the series. The bad part is that they never explain, like they don't give you like any hints or anything like why he's here. I'm just saying. And the other bad part is that how are the cops going to defeat Mr. Freeze? He could freeze, and the cops have guns. I'm just saying. They might need to call like Bruce Wayne or Batman. I'm just saying. This is a Batman's prequel series. Would be a good time to bring Batman in sometime. This is actually possible. I'm not saying bringing full-on Batman. I'm just saying, just give us a hint. Like, give Bruce Wayne something. Let him kick some butt. I'm just saying. So that's it. That's it for my review for Gotham's mid-season finale. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, but it was still a good finale nonetheless. And yeah, a lot of interesting reveals. For example, Jim Gordon's new girlfriend, I forget her name, I'm so sorry. I forget a lot of names in the series. She's pregnant. Jim Gordon proposes to her. Yeah, a lot of interesting things. And yeah. So, yeah, overall, I thought it was interesting. I thought it was a good finale. And I can't wait till February to... Well, actually, I can't wait. I can wait till February. So, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And tell me in the comments how you guys thought about the Gotham mid-season finale. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I am Beau. And this has been Movie Stalkers. And as always, as we end these Movie Stalker videos, Beau out. See you next time. Peace.